Hey guys, assalamu alaikum. So today I want to talk to you about committing to something. Like I said before, I'm like a scatterbrainpreneur. I'm like all over the place, and that's not a good thing, because if you don't focus on something, you're going to be lacking somewhere, right? So to fix the things about me that need to be addressed, I'm going to tell you guys as well, you have to commit to something, okay? Even if you have several business ideas, it's just like that saying that you can't be like an expert at everything, right? Something's gonna fall off, or something's gonna be lacking if you have too many things going on without the proper systems in place. So what I'm getting at is commit to one thing, and then once you've grown that thing and you're comfortable with it, then you can start to add other things on, because you already have a process. You already know how and why you were successful in doing that, and then you can implement that to the next thing. And then, you know, whatever else you want to add on, you can keep growing. Like I said before, eventually you'll be growing your systems. You'll probably be eventually growing your team so that you can be successful. So focus on one thing first. Commit to one thing. It doesn't matter how many ideas you have. My husband's always telling me that. Just make a list of all the ideas so that you don't think that you have to do everything at once, otherwise you'll lose it. Just literally make a list. If you want to make a running list, do that. But focus on just one thing. Commit to that one thing. And I'm obviously talking about business, but if there's other areas you want to improve in your life, try to commit to one thing at a time. Because sometimes we want something, and then if we have too many things that we're trying to do, our brains just can't take it, and we just fall off from everything. You want to lose weight, you want to eat better, maybe just move more, like walk more, or find some activity that you like, hang out with people more, communicate with people more. If you're trying to do all of these things at one time, and this is actually a good time to address it, because it's almost a new year when people bring up new things that they want to do. There's all these things. I want to be better at this, I want to do this, I want to do that. But if you're trying to do them all at once, eventually you're going to burn out and you're not going to do anything. So pick one thing, commit to that one thing, and then once you've perfected that, or it's become a habit for you, that's the thing. You're trying to develop new habits, because all these things, you want them because you want it to be long term. So what you want to do is develop new habits. Allow yourself to do something and commit to it. Like if it's a personal thing, commit to it for like at least 30 days. By then it should be a habit for you. If you're good with that, now implement the next thing. So now you're doing both of those new things, right? Give that another 30 days. If both of those are going well, then you can implement the next thing. That way you're just adding things onto your journey and your lifestyle. And it's not just some quick thing that came and went. Because if you fall off from the one thing, you're more than likely to not even get to any of the other things at all. So in business and in your personal life, and from a religious perspective, right? I'm Muslim, surprise, surprise. We want to learn, for those of us who don't speak Arabic, we want to learn Arabic so that we can read the Quran in its native language, right? Or we want to learn surahs, memorize surahs, right? You want to perfect your prayer. You want to do additional optional prayers so you can get more blessings. You want to give charity more, like doing different volunteer activities. You want to read your Quran more often, more regularly. You want to learn more hadiths. Like, there are so many things that we can use to grow on a spiritual and religious level. And if we're trying to do all of them at once, we're probably not going to do any of them, because it's like, it's too much on top of momming and, you know, cooking and cleaning and working and all these other things. So if we just take one thing at a time, like I said, do it consistently for at least 30 days, then we'll be more successful. And I'll talk in a different video about when you have new goals and implementing them into your life in a way that will make it easier for you to stick to them. Yeah, I'll do that in the next video. But for now, like I said, pick one thing and commit to that for at least 30 days, and then build on from there. Now, if we're talking about your business, it'll probably be more than 30 days, right? Because you're building that business out. But again, with that one, wait until you're successful with it. And you'll know what that success looks like for you based on what your roadmap was, which we talked about. So once you get there, then you can start to add on other things if you feel like you should. But if you feel like you should keep growing where you are, then do that. Okay, assalamu alaikum.